Hi guys, had a comment on my recent 3D printed tippy tops, as they're often called. This is an aluminium one. Anyway, the comment was, could we make one out of household objects? Because I'd 3D printed mine. That one is turned out of aluminium. So I thought, if we start with a ball, so I've taken the ball out of this antiperspirant roll-on. I've drilled a hole in the top of it and put a bit of barbecue skewer in there, a bit of bamboo cane. Now this won't work at the moment because it's not balanced right. We can spin it, but the tippy top turns itself upside down. And to get it to do that, we need to get weight in the bottom half of the ball. I haven't quite figured out the best way to do that. I'm thinking of pouring some resin in there so it will set on the bottom and that will add weight to the bottom. But I don't know if that will be enough weight. I could also drill a bigger hole in the top. That would reduce the weight at the top. But that's what I'm thinking at the moment. I guess I ought to just show you one of these. It'll probably spin off the table. Oh, nearly got it to work. There we go. So that's what it's supposed to do. And it's because the balance weight, the majority of the weight's at the bottom there, and something to do with the dynamics of spinning means that when it's spinning, it turns itself that way up. So we need to find a way of trying to make this one balance with the weight at the bottom. Right, I drilled through to the bottom, not right the way through it, but just enough to make an indentation on the inside there so I can locate my handle spinner in the right place. And then I've enlarged that hole, probably not as much as I want to, but that's as far as I can go with what I've got available. So I should now be able to pour some resin in there, support that in place. Like that. Leave it to set and see if that adds enough weight. Right, I'm not pretending that I've actually thought this through. I'm looking at this, that's the bit to go in the top there. I've put some blue tack on it that I can hold it in place with. That's secured on there with a bit of blue tack. This is my 2-part epoxy resin. I'm not sure how much I need, so we'll just squirt some out. I haven't worked out how I'm going to get it from the mixing container, from here into there. That's how far I haven't thought ahead. We don't want to quite half fill it. We do want a good mix because we want it to go off and set solid. have it in mind that if I fold this, might be able to get it to run down. The chances of this being right are nil. So I'm just aligning this by eye. I should have made up some sort of bracket to actually make sure it was centralised. So, this is the first attempt. So that'll do for now. That stuff goes off in about 10 minutes. And then you have to leave it for quite a bit longer. Right, as usual I'm impatient and I probably haven't left this long enough. I think we can see where the resin is. Oh, it did. Just very briefly, it went up on the end. It's just doing it. I think I need a bit more weight in there. But I'm surprised that it's actually even attempting to do it. Yeah, it's definitely going up. Just trying to smooth the point over a bit. Back on the tray, I've coloured it in so we can see whether it tips over. Very briefly. Well, I could spend ages trying to get a good spin from it, but I think the answer is possibly put a bit more weight in there, a bit more resin. And I'll give it a couple more tries. Oh, just so briefly. Yeah. Yes. No, not going to do it this time. And just for comparison, that's what we want to happen. So it's certainly not doing that. but it is flipping over. Ever so briefly. So we'll call that a very small success. Could do better. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.